crypto addicts. How you doing, guys? So once again, welcome back to another DiguSign quick overview and presentation. Okay, guys, how to basically how to be smarter. Okay, how to be smarter than you already are. Okay, because obviously you are on DigiByte, and obviously if you are on DigiByte, it's because you can see the potential. But you know, as I was saying earlier, you know, I want to apologize for what happened earlier because I had an emergency. I had to stop everything and go and deal with it. But you know, guys, nothing serious. All sorted. I'm back, and here it is. Okay, guys. So you know, it's about us explaining to others what is the cryptocurrency. Okay, so when somebody approaches you, or you approach somebody and you're telling them if they have invested, if they have heard about cryptocurrency, and then you tell them you're investing on this thing, but what you're investing on. Okay, sometimes you're gonna feel like you've been looked at like you're an idiot or you don't know what you're doing because people don't understand. And then what do you explain? How do you explain? Well, cryptocurrency. What is cryptocurrency? You know, it's basically is one way that you invest. You're buying shares of a company. Okay, guys, exactly the same thing. Now the problem we have is once you mention cryptocurrency, people go online. The first thing they're gonna see is Bitcoin. This is why Bitcoin continues to trophy, continues to grow, because that's the first thing people get. Okay, but again, what is there? What is behind of it? What is the idea of investing in Bitcoin? Well, when it started initially, it's supposed to be, you know, free transactions, okay, or cheap transactions, and it isn't anymore. Okay, guys, Bitcoin become completely something entirely different. Okay, now in DigiByte. So when people invest in DigiByte, they invest in cybersecurity, okay, or DiguSign, okay. And let's look at this, guys, like the post office of the future, okay. This is to keep it simple, but you can pretty much, you know, encrypt and protect any document that you create, okay, and only the people who have the keys, just like you have the keys for your DigiByte wallet. Only those people who have the keys can access that document. Now, right now, we can create a PDF. Okay, I create a lot of PDFs, e-products. Okay, and we sell them, and we try to protect the copyright and everything to make sure people don't break them and add their own names into it and change the whole thing around, just do a little change and resell it, and pretty much just, you know, taking advantage of your own products. Okay, that's one way for us to look at the DigiSign as one way of protecting any type of document, guys. Any type of document. Okay. Now using it again is very simple. So if you use your email, okay, it's exactly the same thing. Okay, so you're gonna have to create a PDF document, okay, which is some countries and some documents are now PDF are now considered to be legal documents. The problem is how you protect them. Okay, you can protect them, right? Up to now there was no way to protect them. Well, DiguSign is here, guys, to do exactly that. Okay, so what all you guys do, okay, and this again is the service protecting our privacy against cyber criminals. Okay, because there is all sorts going on. You know, it's any type of document you can think of can be protected this way, just the same way your wallets are protected. So to get started, all you do is you click get started, click the get started button. Okay, and this came about because this morning I was doing a test with my new software. Which hopefully is working. I actually let me just check something here. Am I talking? No, I'm okay. You guys can hear me okay, right? Can you guys type on the comment section next to the video, yes or no? Because the software is the first time. This is the third time I'm using it. You just started using it today, so I can see there is 2 comments in there, but nobody is replying. So. Okay, it is okay, it is working. Okay, good. Okay, so you guys, there's Bart. Okay, guys, I can hear you. Drew, QC Gonzalez. Okay, guys. Okay, fantastic. Thank you very much. So you guys can see that very easily. Okay, it's very easy to connect with it. You just connect your email if you use Gmail, like Google, or any other service. Once you go to templates, let's go to templates list. Because I don't have anyone here because I didn't create any yet, so you're gonna go to create, and it's gonna give me the choice to choose where do I want to get the document from. I can get it from Dropbox, I can get it from cloud, you know, Microsoft Cloud, Dropbox, Google Cloud, or Google Drive, or from my computer. So I can just click on computer, Okay, and I find here this PDF. So this is a PDF I have about mining DigiByte. Okay, you can know how to use, basically how to mine anything, but mainly is we use DigiByte as the subject matter there, how to mine. But if you follow that, you can pretty much mine anything. Now what happened is, you know, I've been sending this PDF to people who obviously already been sharing this online. Okay, and it's all everywhere. Okay, it's basically everywhere. So if I had DiguSign before, I could actually protect it just by selecting, open it. Okay, and only those people. Okay, so I named the DigiByte mining. Okay, go next, and as you can see, okay, I can create now here. I can create a template only or add a party. Okay, add a party. So I put the rule. So you could say a worker, because we use workers. Okay, when we do mining, worker one, recipient. Okay, or viewer. Okay, I could select as just a viewer. So he's not gonna get, just gonna be allowed to view, and then I'm gonna add their email. Now once I add their email, they're gonna get the document. But before they get the document, they need to verify the document through the same way that we use the SHA-256 to verify our keys when we get the payments in DigiByte, when you get the coins, okay, the tokens. They need to do exactly the same thing, and only them can access and view the document. So this means they cannot have access to they still can view, but they cannot have access or edit it or change anything unless I allow them to get the document, but still only them, because if they share that document with anybody else, it's not going to work. Okay, so this is a service that is in the back of DigiByte. Okay, so I'm gonna a viewer here, and I'm gonna add one of my email addresses there, so just so we can carry on here. Video. Okay, and click next. A rule must be added to the recipient. Okay, so a rule, yeah, I added the rule, or recipient. It will be recipient? Yeah, okay. So there you go. So there is the document, is now protected, and I can now save it. Okay, and obviously once I save it and click send, they're then gonna have to verify it, use it, the QR code. Okay, so they have to scan it with the phone, or I have to send them a key so they can get access to the document. So basically, guys, is look at this, is the post office of the future, but it's not just that, guys. It's much more than that, because if you think about it, economy, you know, we got post office. Okay, Gonzalez, you can, you know, it's being recorded, and you can then play the, you know, the recorded version later on when you finish working. Okay. So although you cannot hear, okay, but anyway, it will be online, so you guys can use. But it's working. Everything is working the way it's supposed to be working, and basically, you know, we just saved the template and now save the PDS is processing, and now obviously I'm gonna get an email that's gonna ask me to access the document. Okay, so here's the document information, the status, the draft, apply, initials. Okay, so here is where you're gonna have to sign. So, you know, I don't have one of those pens, but you can have a pen that you can put your initials on, or you know, the person you're sending to is gonna have to sign as well in order to access that document. When they sign and verify, what happened then, the document is distributed to all the servers, you know, the DigiByte blockchain around the world. It's gonna be in a lot of places, but again, remember that only people who have the exact keys to access that document, like the same way you have your own keys to access your wallet, is the only people that's going to be able to ever have any access to that document. So if you think about this, guys, this is the future. Okay, post offices are closing down, bank branches are closing down, job centers are closing down, guys. You know, that's it. Okay, guys, that's it. That's the future. So next time somebody asks you anything about cryptocurrencies, what they're investing on, it's just a pump and dump, you know, Ponzi scheme, you know, where people put money in, take money out. Now you can tell them and explain them exactly what it is. Okay, is you know, cybersecurity in order to protect and the way to protect your privacy. So if you invest in DigiByte, that's what you're investing on. Okay, and this proves that DigiByte, you know, is not one of those coins where you just invest in a coin and you put money in and take money out, like, you know, all the rest of the coins out there. Okay, now in this conversation this morning we actually covered this, and at the same time we're talking about this. that person also, told me about the Siacoin. He asked me to look at the Siacoin, which is pretty much claiming to be, moving in the same direction as DigiByte. Okay, but let's look at the website, and straight away, as soon as I went to the website, scroll down. And the reason I know this, guys, okay, this here, Sia, 10 monthly storage cost of $10. That's not possible, guys, okay? And in fact, it's BS. Okay, because Amazon S3, it says their monthly cost 115, that's BS again. Download bandwidth cost 400, that's BS again, guys, because I use the service myself. I used it on the past, and I used it a lot for my videos, to host videos on my website, because they were the fastest service if you wanted to get videos to play on the website before the video started playing. There's no way, I never paid anywhere near that, okay? I only paid when people used it, okay? If people didn't use it, then it was just sitting there, I didn't pay anything, okay? It was a couple of cents a month, and it's a very, very low. It's not even nowhere near $10. And this is the problem, guys. This is the problem when the companies or somebody trying to come up with a white paper idea and coming up, it lies. Okay, this is lies. When everything is built on a lie, and when everything is built on hype, you guys are going to be involved in hype. And this is exactly the problem that we have with Bitcoin, because Bitcoin initially was created to facilitate transactions, and now it's completely the opposite, guys. It does not facilitate any transaction. When you put the money in there, the best way to take it out is obviously converting into other cryptocurrency, in this case Litecoin or Dogecoin, which is the easiest way to move it out of Bitcoin at the moment, because the transaction fees are so high, guys. You take money out of the exchange in Bitcoin. By the time you get the money, you pay a small fortune in just transaction fees in Bitcoin, and they're just going to keep going up. Yeah, Bitcoin is going up, but also your transaction fee is going up. You can open your wallets, and you look at the transaction fee as Bitcoin goes up, your transaction fees also go up, okay? And then is the exchange. The exchange, when you exchange the Bitcoin to money, whatever you're using to exchange the Bitcoin to money, they also charge you another fee on the top. So does that really, does what it's supposed to be doing? No. Okay, no. Now, DigiByte, is still, and it works, so the DiguSign is working, is now active, and, people can use this for, there is a couple ideas which can go about FAQs. This is basically what I'm telling you here now. They should a little wording this a little better here, because people don't, I know, because I know what it is, and I've been doing research about DigiByte. I've been watching the videos on YouTube and stuff, so I know exactly what he means by that. But for some people, this is still a little too technical. Okay, the SHA-256, what is that? What does that mean? They should have, at the end there, only people who have the access keys can access these documents after they're verified that they are the right people that should be getting access to those documents. But you guys can see why this is the post office of the future. Let's go back here to the chat. Drew, will DigiByte make any of their inventions proprietaries? I know they have yes, I don't think they make it all their own property. I think at the end of the day it's going to come down to the blockchain itself and how secure the blockchain is. It's all about how secure the blockchain is. So DigiByte always been about cybersecurity. So we just need to tell people why use DigiByte, because it's the first one tackling the issue of cybersecurity and document storage. They are the first. Okay, Siacoin may have that vision, but obviously they're not being truly honest with people. And this is one of the things we've actually been seeing JRAT Tate is, the way he's trying to stop people from pump and dumping DigiByte. Okay, this is trying to keep the information to the limit, short as possible, to prevent people from trying and pumping the coins. It lies. Okay, Bart. Okay, but are there already people, to be honest, I haven't seen any technology like this. Okay, there is PDFs out there. I've been using PDFs for many years. I've been doing products for many years. But the problem is I get them stolen. It doesn't matter how much I protect them, password protect them. You can actually go online and find PDF crackers for free, and they crack the PDFs, they change They add their own images, and basically I spent months creating a product that someone just goes online, downloads a free PDF cracker, and he gets access to the document. And the reason he can do that is because he can get access to the document. Now with DigiSign, if I encrypt it, because it's encrypted, and only those people who have verified and authorized, who have the keys to access the document, is the only ones that are going to be able to see the document ever. So even if they share the document with anybody else, it doesn't matter. The document doesn't work with anybody else. It's completely encrypted, and only that person can see the document. So if there is competition, of course, we're always gonna have competition. Always gonna be somebody who's gonna try and do it better. But in the DigiSign, I don't think the only effect you could have on a coin is adding value, because this proves that DigiByte not only making money from investors. Okay, like Steemit, for example. We look at Steemit, which is upvoting, downvoting, whatever. But where is that money coming from? Okay, that money comes from investors only, right? So they need to find another way to monetize that platform and kind of make Steemit a much viable business, where the money doesn't come just from investors. Drew, in order that no one else is allowed to have unless they pay. No one else is allowed to have unless they pay. I think what you're saying is no one else is allowed to use to have access to the document unless they pay. Yeah, you could say that, because you can actually demand a verification token by a DigiByte payment, I guess. Or any person can use. Okay, so DigiSign is available to anyone who wants to use it. Is a site, is part of the DigiByte group. Okay, so it's going to be working on a DigiByte blockchain. It's going to be protected and encrypted by the DigiByte blockchain. But people can just use it. People don't have to buy DigiByte to be able to use DigiSign. Okay, they can just come here and start using it. Anyone can obviously use it. You're welcome, Bart, anytime. So there goes, guys. So this is a pretty short one, but basically what I want to point out is once you're telling other people to invest in cryptocurrency, what they actually be investing on. Okay, they're not just going to be something invisible, something they can, Bitcoin is great. Okay, like I said, Bitcoin is great. You put out the technology, the blockchain technology, they bring all these things out. But they didn't really make the most of it. They're now thinking they're going to be a store of value. How can you be a storage of value? What is the foundation? What is there? What will happen to Bitcoin if investors start to take their money out? Bitcoin goes, right? What will happen to DigiByte if investors started to take money out? Well, right now, DigiByte probably would suffer a small drop, but obviously they still go out of business, that they can still run out to the investors. Okay, the DigiSign, and they have more stuff that they're bringing out, regarding to cybersecurity. And I guess if they put out antivirus, I would probably remove my Windows antivirus and put theirs, because imagine an antivirus is secured by the same keys that only the people in those keys could access your computer. That would be amazing. Okay, if you think about it. That would be amazing. In order to access your computer, you need to have your phone near you, and you need to have access to whatever. The same way that they're doing with the documentation. Protecting the documents, protecting your computer. So you can see why this is really is the future of protecting people's privacy, right? Because cyber attacks is now the main concern worldwide. We're hearing about cyber attacks every month now, pretty much. It's a cyber attack of people stealing documents. You probably saw on the news, I think it's about a week ago or something like that, where this guy's demanding payment in Bitcoin for some bunch of documents that they stolen. So if those documents were protected by DiguSign, they won't be able to access the documents unless they have the keys for it. Okay, because they would be all encrypted. So you can you can really see the difference here of DigiByte compared to the other coins once again. So proving itself that is not just another cryptocurrency out there where people buying and selling tokens or buying and selling digital coins, and there's nothing else going on. Okay, there's nothing else going on. It's not just a white paper, an idea where people are investing in an idea. No, this is DigiByte. Okay, this is a business. This is I think the best way to explain, and one of the things I've been using to explain, is the post office of the future. Okay, and eventually also the bank. Okay, of course it's going to be the bank of the future if using DigiByte, and DigiByte does become to be accepted as a real currency, which I don't see why not. We're already faster than most credit cards out there as it is for the normal payments that people do every day. But again, it's the future is right here, guys. The future is right here. It's DigiByte. DigiByte is, as I see right now, is a Ferrari, okay, engine in the body of a classic Mini Cooper from the 80s. Okay, so basically all it needs now is a good rebranding, and obviously the key here is marketing, guys. So rebranding is only a small part of of anything. I think what we need here is more marketing than anything else. Sharing, tell people about it, spread the word, because that's all we're doing here. We spread the word and show people, right now they can get into DigiByte $10, $20, $30 and get started. And take advantage while is at this price. While it is at this price, because I don't think it's going to be this low price for much longer. Because as you guys can see, for yourselves. You guys are smart enough. You got into those groups. I go over 1,000 people without even paying for a single advert. Okay, just posting videos out there. So it's 998 there. So we have here the WhatsApp group. A lot of you guys are on WhatsApp group. So if I go here in group information, it shows the people that joined is 256. We now have under 20 people active. So well over 1,000 guys without any paid or going to Fiverr.com and buying 20 or 30,000 views to my video for $5. None of that. Okay, everything you guys seeing is 100% raw stuff. It happens as people are looking for it and showing interest on it. Yes, but that is true. But that's normal. When the price DGB kept going down, I was very skeptic, even sarcastic. Remember, guys, everybody gets like that, especially when we don't see much support. Once I pushed Bitcoin from 2009 all the way to 2013 before the big crash. I pushed Bitcoin really hard, but after that I kind of went on a blank. I went quiet because I didn't like the fact of the amount of people that lost a lot of money when that crash happened. So just went quiet, basically settled down and I had some coins. I didn't know if I would recover them when I decided to get back into it, but I did recover them, and that's why I go back. But this time I decided to get back into something more solid, something which not just based on a white paper and an idea that just sounds clever, okay? Because this is the problem. What we're seeing out there is a lot of people need white papers. It's just white papers. Some of those ideas never going to be possible. At least not in my lifetime or your lifetime, because come on, people making a sturgis, the claims that they make is it's like a gamer, is a gamer's vision. Somebody sits at home playing games on their PlayStation and Xboxes, and they think they're gonna bring that virtual world to the real world. It just doesn't gonna happen like that, guys. It takes a lot of work to get this far, and Digi is done it, guys. DigiByte is done it. This is a big step forwards in the world of blockchain and cryptocurrency itself. That actually there is a service that can be used right now as the claim. Okay, just think about it. Be able to protect any type of document. Okay, your pictures online, for instance, you put anything on a cloud server, you risk getting them stolen. Okay, there is a lot of cases. If you Google, there's a lot of cases of people uploading pictures to Facebook, pictures to their cloud storage, and Google and the search engines in general picking up on those pictures and listing them online. Okay, and then we go, adult sites using these pictures without permission, changing their faces, changing their bodies, and using them. So guys, here's a DigiSign. So if you're gonna upload anything for online, protect it, encrypt it. Okay, encrypt it in only the people that you allow to see, and verify that the other people who's gonna see that document can access it. Okay, this is it. It's about protecting the privacy of the future. It's definitely, guys, it's definitely the way. It's definitely the way. You won't gonna find, you're not gonna find any coin anytime soon who's doing the same as DigiByte. They're just keeping it quiet, keeping it low. They keep moving, keep surprising people. And what happened, what we see, sometimes people go, oh, this doesn't work, that doesn't work, that doesn't work. I don't think so. The thing is, because people go to these sites, and yeah, these guys are putting an idea which is not accessible yet. This is not even accessible yet. They already making insane claims, guys. Having cloud servers, this is not just, this is a computer that needs people to look after it. Okay, that's a computer to look after. Now in $10, and the amounts are, so you're gonna get 5 terabytes for $10. That's well expensive for $10. That's a lot of money. Okay, that's a lot of money for 5 terabytes. Okay, Jesus Christ. What do you know? I mean, let's see how many DigiByte I can buy for $10 right now. Okay, this is a claim that you guys, you really need to watch. You need to do your due diligence, and of course, internet is a minefield, because you go online, then what you get is a lot of underage, special now because it's August, school holidays. Okay, so there's a lot of the students are off school. Okay, they are home, they're bored, yeah, and you know what? Pumping and dumping for them is just a bit of fun. Okay, they go here, they pick coins, work a couple of pennies or nothing. They try and push and pump them up, get their friends, and and this is kids. It's all a bit of fun. They just keep doing it and making a little bit of money while they're in holidays. As soon as they go back to holidays, the holidays, back to school next month, innit? So we'll see the cryptocurrency market will start to settle again, and things kind of go back to the levels that they were before, and start to pick up. So it's really about, guys, being patient. You could take a little patience. A DigiByte yesterday, I actually bought 40,000 coins. I made a purchase of 40,000 coins on Poloniex, and it took me 12 scoops, and the last 7 coins nearly 7 minutes to complete the whole order. That means, guys, this tells me that all the coins, it wasn't coming from bots. Okay, because you have the ops, the automated exchange. The coins are coming actually from real people. Okay, and if the coins are coming from real people, this means that the power really is on people's hands. Okay, because we need people to open up their hands and sell it. So if people just keep holding all their back, guys, listen, this is 1 cent coins, all their back, guys. Don't let it go until it is at least $1, $2, or even $100, $200. Don't let it go, guys. Make the profit. I've been here, people who've been sitting on DigiByte for years. Danny is one of the guys on the group. He was saying he's been, very early stage of DigiByte. He's been loading a DigiByte at the very early stage. Come on, let's not crack at the moment we see it looks down. Don't sell it, because if you don't sell it, bots will try and raise their price because they want to get it. The reason people set up bots is because they want to get it. Okay, something going on in the group, guys. We'll leave the group conversations when we're not on the group, because those things on the group can start going really quick if you guys started to fall out in there. But this is important, guys. Sometimes we do get somebody's trying to 10 bits to stop. Okay, this is the thing. Okay, guys. So people are spamming in there. I need to go there. So there goes. Guys, he is what DiguSign is, okay, and at least now once you tell someone about cryptocurrency, to invest in cryptocurrency, what each one should they invest? DigiByte, obviously. And why? And they go, oh, but Bitcoin worth more. Yeah, if you buy DigiByte, you can transfer it to any currency. So you can transfer to Bitcoin, and we can show you how to exploit Bitcoin just by buying DigiByte. Okay, so you see Bitcoin going up? Well, move 50% of your DigiByte into Bitcoin, and as soon as you see a red candle forming on Bitcoin, put it back into DigiByte. Okay, put it back straight into the DigiByte. Where's my... Okay, there's DigiByte. Okay, so DigiByte right now is doing some moves in there, but still going sideways. And this one here, CoinDG, that's the one I use. DigiByte gives me the DigiByte, and that gives me the Bitcoin. So, at this point, you can see Bitcoin is getting very close to the +1 Bollinger Band there. So, it probably, it's very likely it's gonna go bullish, because he's been going bullish quite a few times. Okay, he hasn't gone very bullish today, but he has gone bearish. Okay, he has gone bearish. So at this point there, it's probably a good point for you to capitalize on Bitcoin. But bear in mind, guys, you need to be really fast in this, and it's a risky game, because the reality is Bitcoin actually, whoa, there's actually a drop there of nearly $400. So all-time high is $4,350. Okay, it's actually dropped, guys. It's actually dropped quite a bit today, because I've been doing this thing today. I kind of didn't see that happen. But there it goes, guys. This is the risk of doing these moves. You need to be really quick, and you need to calculate your maths really, really well to make sure you don't end up making a loss or end up with less coin than what you had when you started to do this. The safest way to be is to hold the coin. Okay, hold your coin and wait for yeah, that was a big drop there. That was a big drop. Okay, that was a big drop straight from 427 so it started the drop. You see the drop started it there. It's not even went above the +1. Didn't go bullish 268. No, the drop started. There it goes. That's where the drop started. So actually it's been consistently dropping. Okay, it's been consistently dropping, make a big drop. So guys, you need to be very aware of this. This is not the time actually to make any moves, because it's something happening here. There's definitely something is happening here. So actually don't move it. Just hold your DigiByte, whatever DigiByte is right now. Just hold your DigiByte there. Okay, because DigiByte, as you can see, is pretty much a consistent line in there. Okay, you don't see big gaps, but we don't see big drops either. So it's still pretty good. Okay, so hold it in there. Things are about to change again on DigiByte to go back to where it was before. So let me go back here once more to the shot. Looks like my shot is a bit late. So I'm getting this late. Okay, my shot is coming late, so it's a bit of lag, so I might to get the programmer to do something here, because my shot on the program is actually, I'm using a new program, guys, otherwise, and is a little delay here. So let me go. Okay, start in there. But yeah, so yes, but DGB didn't go up while BTC went down. Money shifted from BTC to yes, but that's very possible for Bitcoin Cash. The thing is Bitcoin Cash. So let's go here and see what's happened there. Yeah, Bitcoin Cash is going up, and it's going up quite fast. But again, okay, it's still not enough movement to start giving us proper readings. Yeah, this Bitcoin Cash is, we've seen Bitcoin Classic, Bitcoin Unlimited before. This again is a fever of a new thing, okay, and then people will again start doing the same thing. But DigiByte probably will start to do his magic from today onwards. We're probably gonna see something happening here from tonight and onwards and next week. So things really have to start picking up here on DigiByte. So we're now in an uptrend market. We can see our signal is pointing up, so it's indicating we have a signal here that is going to start to go up. Okay, you see the bullish, and the bottom line is also indicating that it's going up. We got a slope there, and the standard is going up. Our purple and moving average is starting to go up as well. So we know we're going to start some good things happening here. We need to, because Bitcoin is actually a big drop. It's quite a big drop. The thing is, when Bitcoin has big ups, you will have big downs as well. Okay, and very quick that can go from -5 to -40, 30, 40, 50, and even as much as 100%, like it happened in 2013. That was a painful one. 2013 is going to be one I'm going to remember for a while. But there it goes. You lose some, you win some. That's how it is. But DigiByte, guys, it's good coin. Always is good coin. And the way to do it, the way to duplicate your DigiByte, is if you happen to be here early when that point hit there, straight away you see the red form, you sell it, and then you're gonna have to buy back when it's near the -1, guys. So remember, the bull runs on the top, the bear runs on the bottom. So you need to try and make a difference of about 100 Satoshi here. Okay, otherwise once you pay the fees and once you pay all that, you find out you didn't make that much. So you basically, if you break even, that's luck. Okay, so it's kind of make a bit distance on the long trend. You always make more on the long trend. Okay, keep calm. Okay, keep calm. It's a 3.5-year-old coin. It's been around for 3.5 years. We have real services. Okay, it's not just a coin. It's not just about cryptocurrency and making digital money, but you also have more service now, which is the document verification and protecting it. Conrad, is that Conrad? That's how I say your name, Conrad. Hey, we should shield DGB on bees. Trying to say it's a business. Yes, it's a real business. Yes, DigiByte is a real business. So it's not just about cryptocurrency. Somebody. We have a face. We have a real person in charge. We know where the guy is. We know his face. We have seen him. He's on YouTube everywhere, pretty much. Unlike the other coins. So who's the face for the other coins? There is another coin. I think is denotes. I think is that has a face as well. I'm looking at it, guys, but I haven't done anything with it. It's just been looking at it. Denotes. I need to see what those guys really are about. But right now, I think we need to put more effort into DigiByte and get DigiByte. The recognition that it needs. Okay, DigiByte is way undervalued. Undervalued, is not exposed enough for what it is. Yeah. And it is the thing. If we all start to do this, we can see why this is going to benefit all of us. This is going to benefit all of us. Okay. So there it goes, guys. Any more questions? Type in now. Or I will, we call this for today. I'm going to get some sleep. Okay, because the problem I had earlier is actually related to my lack of sleep. I've been sleeping enough. I need to get some sleep and get back here for in the next 2 to 3 hours. Because I'm pretty sure today we're going to see a big DigiByte going up 400, maybe even 450, maybe even 500, maybe even 500. So let's see. The next 2 to 3 hours, guys, I need to get back here. So if I get 3 hours sleep, set my alarm on, be back here, straight to trading. That's it is, okay? Nothing worth having comes easy, right? So, guys, once again, let me check the questions again. So Conrad, I put in 20,000 into DGB. Even if the coin is bad, it is not. It will spike for pure. It will spike for pure hype. I feel the rebrand. Okay. I was saying the rebrand. Okay, rebrand is only a small part, guys. The rebrand alone is not going to do it. What we need to do it is we need to be ourselves. We need to show what DigiByte is, expose it for what it is, show the facts. There is another guy I think Scott, some guy called Scott, is quite good at these videos as well, and he does give a lot of good tips as well. I can't remember his name, but I am subscribed to his channel. Okay, and he is a big supporter of DigiByte as well. He does another 2 or 3 coins. I don't know if you guys, he's one of you that been sharing his videos on the groups. I did watch his videos. Can't remember Steven Scott was. I can't find him, but we'll post it on the group again if I find him. He's been posting videos quite recently, and he does post good videos in there. So we need more guys like him. We need more guys like Danny. We need more guys like myself. And if you don't want to create content, guys, let's click like. In this call here, like, guys, click like. Every time you like, you're sharing. Okay, the more you share and people ask questions, then ask questions. Okay, so the more people sharing, the more people taking action, the more noise we make about it, the more DigiByte will progress forwards and onwards now. Okay, let's to Mars. We passed the moon, we're heading for Mars. You're welcome, Drew, anytime, my friend. We're here to make this happen. Scott Mitchell, there he goes. So Barja says, Scott Mitchell. So check his name, find him on YouTube there. He does put a lot of good tips on the DigiByte as well. So, more videos like that. If you don't want to create the content, and it's not easy, and sometimes people don't want to post themselves out there, and it's easy to understand, but share other people's videos. Yeah, Scott Mitchell is a good guy, Kissy Gonzalez. So you still at work? Can you hear me now? The video will be, the video should be available to view in the next 20 to 30 minutes. The software should repost it on my YouTube account if everything goes the way it's supposed to go. But anyway, I think the software is working fine. It's a shame the filter. I can filter the noise from the miners. We'll be doing some streams, probably some streams out to mine DigiByte. Obviously, it can be used to mine any coin, but we're going to use DigiByte as the main subject because I'm mining DigiByte. I used to mine Bitcoin. I changed all my machines from Bitcoin to DigiByte because it's just, you just change 2 lines of code and you're in business. So there goes, guys. Once again, thanks very much for coming. Thanks for your time. I hope you guys enjoyed this insight here, which helps you. I think is going to help everyone explaining what the cryptocurrency really is, digital money, and what you're investing. We're investing in the digital post office, okay? Digital document verification. And if people don't believe, well, did you see the banks? The banks closing their branches. The post offices are closing down. So how do you think you're going to get your post from here onwards? What's it to be the safest way? It has to be encrypted, okay? If it's going to be sent digitally, it has to be encrypted because, internet is a good thing, but it's also a bad thing. It's good, a bad thing. Imagine your documents being sent to you online and anyone could tackle in and grab those documents. That's, no, we need this. We really need this service. There's no doubt about it. So once again, guys, thank you, and see you on the next live stream. Bye-bye for now.
appreciate that. How about we give Teddy another round of applause here, because this is a very, very awesome event that I think really needed to happen. And it's amazing to be here. I feel honored to be here. So as Teddy said, is there a clicker on there? Okay. So just press the forward button. Okay. All right, cool. So my name is Jared. I am the founder and creator of DigiByte. You store and you send data in megabytes and gigabytes. So why not store and send money in DigiBytes? So I'm here to tell you today why there's a very good chance in the next 12 to 24 months you'll be able to buy your morning coffee with DigiBytes. I'm also here to tell you how you can start making money with DigiByte today. There we go. Okay. So by a show of hands, how many people in here have ever tried explaining what Bitcoin or cryptocurrency is to someone who's never heard of it before? Right? It can be a little bit frustrating. You get some interesting looks. Not to mention, all the questions that people come up with. About 2 months ago, I was on a plane to Phoenix, Arizona, and I was going down there to visit a developer friend of mine to talk about, developing DigiByte and some other stuff. And when I got on the plane, I was seated next to an older lady, and about 15 minutes into the flight, she asked me, what I did, and I said, I'm a cryptocurrency developer, and that was pretty much the look on her face, right? It's pretty confusing. So after I landed, it really got me thinking, how can we take this technology and how can we take it mainstream? And since then, I've been thinking of ways to do that. So that is our mission. That's the mission of DigiByte, is to bring decentralized blockchain payment technology to the average consumer and the average merchant. And how are we planning on doing that? One of the things that I realized, and we've tested this out in a few different ways, is when you first go to describe what this is to someone, if you just don't mention the word cryptocurrency, it seems to go so much smoother. It really does. So we like to, I myself, I served in the U.S. Army for a little while, and there's one thing I remember my drill sergeant used to teach me. It was the KISS principle. Keep it simple, stupid. Of course, he also made me do a few more push-ups and stuff, but that's a different story. So by doing that, if we make the relation, hey, this technology, it works similar to PayPal or to Western Union, but there's a lot of cool improvements. There's a lot of innovative features. So by relating it to people in ways they already understand, I feel like we can really move this to the next step. So our vision is to become a multi-billion-dollar decentralized worldwide payment network. That is our goal. That is our long-term vision. So what is DigiByte? What are the specifications? Well, first of all, there are 21 billion DigiBytes that will ever be created. And we arrived at that number because, if you notice, Bitcoin has 21 million. So that's a 1 to 1,000 ratio. It's easy to calculate, but more importantly, if Bitcoin can hit $1,200 or $1,000, if that ratio stays somewhat in effect, that puts us in a price target of $1 to $10. So if you go to buy your morning coffee, who wants to take their Bitcoin and send 0.000015? It's a little confusing to the average consumer. And also, I love Bitcoin. We're definitely not trying to replace it by any means. We're looking to augment it. We're looking to take that technology and use it as something that people actually spend. Because I know personally, I don't want to buy anything with my Bitcoin. I have just to start supporting the economy and getting it started, but when I know the price can increase a lot, I know a lot of people aren't excited to do that. So our goal was to have less volatility and more transactions for everyday goods and services, low ticket items. We have a 60-second block timing, so it's quicker than Bitcoin. Bitcoin's 10 minutes. Notifications occur pretty much instantaneously, so in 1 to 2 seconds. So we're also faster. We implemented a 0.5% weekly reduction, which means every 60 seconds, we started at 8,000 coins per block. I think we're around 7,800 right now. And every week, there's a 0.5% less that are being created. So at the end of the year, that's a 26% decrease in the amount of coins that are being produced. And that roughly to the last minting of a DigiByte, we're looking at about 35 years. So what are the benefits? As I mentioned already, instant notifications. So for this technology to be used for everyday goods and services, the merchant needs to be notified within, I believe, 1 to 2 seconds. We've been looking at a few different ways to speed that up even more. There are minimal or no fees, so most of the time when you send DigiByte to DigiByte, there's no fees. So compared to merchants, you know, Visa, MasterCard, anywhere from 3 to 5%, that's a big incentive. We're already worldwide. There are no limits other than the natural limits of the market. And it's minimal installation. There's no registration required. You go to digibyte.co and you can download the wallet. Most important thing is everyone saves time and money with this technology, and it's decentralized, so no one controls it. There is no third party. So a few quick facts. We were launched on January 12th. I myself have been involved with Bitcoin for since 2012, and since that time, I've thought of, how can we improve this? How can we actually bring this technology mainstream? So that was my initial idea and ambition for developing DigiByte. We've had over 30 million transactions already occur on the DigiByte network since January, so it's pretty cool. We've had over 200,000 Bitcoin talk views, 90,000 website views, 23,000 unique website visitors, 15. A recent audit showed there was somewhere between 20 and 30,000 addresses that had been used, but there was 15,000 current existing holders. So it is worldwide. This is a view from our analytics data. You can see there are people using DigiBytes already in almost every country, minus a few of the Central African countries. So it's been really, really humbling to work with people around the world on this technology, because I firmly believe it is here to stay. And this is the biggest change in financial technology since the Bank of England started printing paper money in 1694. I mean, people thought it was crazy to go somewhere and pay for something with a piece of paper. And I think there's a lot of similarities to be made between that point in history and what's occurring right now. So we're taking the lead, and the first way we're doing that is with a professional approach. There's a lot of meme coins, there's a lot of joke coins out there. They have their place, they have their fun. But this technology has so much potential that we felt from the get-go a professional approach was the only way to go. We have a very great team, very dedicated community, and we're looking to grow that. We invite you all, welcome you all into the DigiByte community. One of the things we did is we developed DigiShield, which is an asymmetrical approach to difficulty retargeting. And since then, because it was so effective, we helped implement it with Dogecoin, and we've talked to a few other coin devs, and since then it's been implemented in even more, I hear. We also are the first script coin to implement the 0.9 protocol. We're currently working that. Luckily, we didn't release it right away. As I'm sure some of you are aware, the open SSL issue, we're working on dealing with that right now before we release that. Going back to our initial goal of how to bring this technology mainstream, we're working on a series of guides designed for people who have no idea what cryptocurrency technology is. And we're going to be hosting those on. We've got some of them finished. We're getting ready to launch it. We're hoping to roll them out here in the next couple weeks. And once again, to make this technology as simple and as easy to understand, and to give it to people in ways that they can relate to it. We're also doing that through, we call the Digiman. He's our mascot. He looks kind of like a robot. We're going to use him for some animated videos, stuff like that, to help teach people about cryptocurrencies. Another initiative that we just started a few weeks ago, we helped kick off a fundraising campaign that someone on Twitter named Mine for Mud. And what it is to help the victims of the Washington mudslide in Darrington, Washington. So if you're looking to donate, you can donate DigiBytes, Bitcoin, and Dogecoin. There's more information on our website. So doing a little bit of philanthropy to help those people out. So what are we looking for? How do we take DigiByte to the next step? We feel it is essential for us to have an exchange for people to take DigiBytes and trade them for US dollars directly. And we're looking at doing that through creating DigiPay. And we'll do that. We've been planning it out. We've been designing it, programming it, starting it. We want to take it to the next level. But to do that, there's a lot of legal requirements and hurdles, as I'm sure a lot of you are aware of. And we're still working on that. So we are looking to partner up with people, for people who are interested, to help us take this to the next level. We're also looking to, ATMs, prepaid debit cards, any solutions that we can find that can help get and make DigiBytes easier to acquire and easier to use for merchants. So that's what we're looking for. We're also looking for developers who share our vision and anyone else who's interested and wants to contribute. So thank you. I'm in town till Monday. I would love to meet with as many people as I can to make as many connections. And I guess we have a question and answering session.
Does anybody have any questions? In the top.
You said that it takes up to 5 to 6 minutes for transactions to confirm.
Right. So what?
Is that not still quite slow?
Pardon?
Isn't that still quite slow?
Quite slow. So what our thinking on that is for the transaction to be completely confirmed, it occurs within 6 minutes. So after 6 blocks are discovered. The notification for the payment occurs right away in 1 to 2 seconds. So if you go in there, there's a QR code, if you would imagine on a product, like let's say a bottle of Coke or even a Starbucks coffee. There's a QR code that says, hey, this coffee is worth 5 DigiBytes. You scan it, you take out your smartphone, scan it, it instantly recognizes how much it is, hit send, and it goes through and it notifies on the merchant's computer in about 1 to 2 seconds. The first confirmation occurs in 60 seconds, and then within 6 minutes, the merchant can turn around and then go and pay their supplier, their vendor, or something like that. So that's what we meant by the 6 minutes, is you can essentially turn around and send it elsewhere. So you don't have to wait 2 to 3 days for a direct deposit or the funds you take in to be available. Does that answer your question? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, right. Yes, sir.
So when you talk about DigiShield, are you speaking about sort of the difficulty bomb and script, or some sort of gravity well application?
Yeah, it was developed for script. It works completely different. I mean, somewhat similar, but what we found for the difficulty retarget to work, we needed to make it and allow it to decrease faster than it increased. So if anyone's wondering what the issue was, is there's what they call multi-pools, where people, and there's nothing wrong with them, they have their place, but people get together, they go and they mine the most profitable coin, but what happens is there's such a sudden increase in the hash rate of that particular coin that not only do they instantly go to the market and sell the coin, so it lowers the price, but then the existing dedicated community members are stuck with a very high difficulty. And it's killed some coins off. It can take hours, sometimes even days with some of the first altcoins that pop up. So what we found is you want to limit how high it goes, but you want to allow it to retarget every block, so every 60 seconds with DigiByte. But more importantly, you need to give it enough room so when it comes down, when a multi-pool leaves, the difficulty will decrease fast enough to where the network still works, payments are still being made, but no one's stuck, for hours without any blocks being discovered. So we took the existing code and modified it, improved it, but the key principle was just really the asymmetrical adjustment. Every other coin allows increases in difficulty and decreases at the same rate. So, and it's not a bad thing when the difficulty is going up. The issue is when it drops. That's how a lot of things, that's like the blockchain can be stuck. So, is that an answer? Okay. Yes, sir.
So there are 2 parts to the question I have. Firstly, would the transactions be anonymous on the DigiByte platform as far as the user is concerned?
If you download the DigiByte wallet today and you don't post your address on any public websites or forums and stuff, yes, it would be anonymous. But if someone can make that link to your address, then it would be traceable. And so it's very similar to the way Bitcoin works from that aspect. Our thought is if you make it too anonymous, I think there's going to be a lot of regulatory issues that come into play later on. So the existing blockchain as it works, I think it works quite well.
Which is what I was getting to, you pointed out regulations, because if partly reversible in the interest of fraud prevention and so on. Do you think that would hurt the model as such, or you would probably have to develop more on the existing infrastructure, and that would result in cost being passed to the end consumer? I mean, what are your thoughts on that?
I actually have been thinking of a lot of ideas about this. I had a discussion with a fraud prevention expert at a bank, and he brought up a lot of good points. But as he brought up these points, I thought, well, there's actually, the way the blockchain works, it would be easier to create some sort of a fraud prevention service that people could subscribe to. So the existing blockchain, as it works, I think could very easily, there's other technologies that could be adapted to make that possible. So, does that answer your question?
It does, but would that increase the cost to the end user if you kind of build other technologies on top of your existing platform? Do you think it would kind of reduce the cost incentive that is there in adopting this platform as opposed to the others that are out there?
I mean, everybody who downloads a wallet, the Bitcoin wallet or a DigiByte wallet, gets the blockchain. So anyone has access to that. I think this technology could be developed very cheaply without too much of an added cost to the added consumer.
That's helpful. Thank you.
Yeah, no problem. Yes, sir.
Another two-part question.
Okay.
You said that you had about 30 million transactions.
Yes.
How many merchants have adopted DigiByte?
Right now, I would say it's less than 100. We really haven't made a push out into that. We launched in January, so this is one of the reasons we're here, because this is kind of the kickoff for us to go out and to start seeking merchant adoption.
Second thing is you also talked about FinCEN approval. Is that sort of underway, or do you already have FinCEN approval?
We do not have, and this is for separate. So this is for DigiPay, for the exchange. We do not have it yet. We're looking into it. We've been talking with the lawyer, researching it, doing all that angles. So, and we're also, I mean, this is where we're good at cryptocurrencies, but we're looking to partner with some investors, banking professionals who have experience with that sector of the market. Yes, sir.
Yeah, I'm wondering what percentage of the currency is reserved for operational expenses and founder compensation?
So what we did when we launched, we did what's known as a pre-mine. We did 0.5%. Now with that, we took half of the pre-mine, so 0.25%, and we just distributed it to roughly 5,000 people, I would say, in the first few weeks. And that's really kind of what helped kick it off and get it going. That remaining stuff is being used for development. And both of those addresses are publicly posted, and they can be accessed on the website, so you can pull up where this stuff is going.
A quarter of a percent is
Right.
for your operating expenses.
Exactly. So currently there's roughly 950 million DigiBytes in existence right now. Of that, we have roughly 30 million. So it's about 3%. By the end of this year, there's going to be roughly 4 billion in circulation. So, I mean, as far as like if anyone's worried about us having a majority stake, we definitely don't. But, you know, I myself, I've been working on this full time for 4 months now. I mean, the expenses that come to the cryptocurrency convention and stuff, et cetera, has been paid for with that, and other development expenses.
Right, yeah, I was just curious because, you know, with Bitcoin, I mean, a lot of the controversy has been about how about 100 people own about something like a quarter of the Bitcoins in existence.
Right, and that's...
So I'm more interested in currencies that are trying to avoid, getting into those kind of situations.
And that's the beautiful part about the way we did it. We did a recent audit of our blockchain, and it's pretty evenly distributed out. I mean, there's several wallets holding 10, 20 million DigiBytes right now. Several. I mean, there's probably 100 addresses with 1 million plus, and that was a few weeks ago. So, yes, sir. Last question.
So, my question is about DigiShield and that kind of innovation being applied to Dogecoin. Now, are you guys going to kind of, basically I saw on the subreddit, there was a lot of panic about multi-pools, and DigiShield was the innovation that answered, that panic, specifically with Dogecoiners. Are you guys going to continue pushing innovation and kind of working with different teams to kind of, collaborate on, these issues? Because I thought it was awesome on your guys' part. As soon as that
Yeah, absolutely. It was a pleasure working with the developers for Dogecoin. It was very exciting to do that, get to meet those people. We've helped a few other coins at this point. We definitely, we don't see this as a winner-take-all game. There's applications for several different things. And we are. One of the things we're working on is a multi-algorithm approach where our end goal is for everyone to be able to mine. CPU, GPU, script ASIC, SHA ASIC. You know, we're running into some obvious technical issues there. But yeah, that's absolutely. So, yeah, thank you. Thank you all.
DigiForce Crypto Addicts, how you guys doing? Guys, now this video I really want you to share it because it's still, it's still a lot of people out there that need that little empowering, guys. So, if you can create one like that, or you don't want to create articles, please do one thing, which will benefit us all, okay? Just like and share this video with as much people as you want, okay? And this is the video I want to share, guys, okay? So, those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it, guys. This is very true. Those who don't learn history are doomed to repeat it. Guys, before and after. Are you missing out? Once more, this is what I want you to see, guys. Okay, so if you go online onto Google, go to the search engines, and you type in missing hard drive containing bitcoins worth 4 million, a Newport landfill site. Okay, this is here in UK, published on Wednesday 27th of November 2013. Guys, go there to the Guardian, read the whole story. Okay, an hard drive that ends up on a dump. It's $4 million. $4 million, guys. Okay, sorry, 4 million pounds. This is pounds. So here in UK, so it has pound money. That's 4 million pounds, guys. Okay, now we go here. There's the next one. You can Google as well. Man buys $27 of Bitcoin and forgets about it. Then finds they are now worth $886,000. Now, guys, this is people at that time. They were right where you are. Somebody told them to borrow it, they bought it, and they put it somewhere, and they completely forget it, and now they went back and checked, right, that they actually did the right thing. These people were back then where you are now, right, guys? Doubtful, you know, finding every excuse not to do it, okay? Now here's another one, okay? Someone in 2010 bought 2 pieces worth 10,000 bitcoins, which today would be worth 20 million. Today, guys. Published May 22nd, 2017. Go and read the story and see why this guy paid, okay, 2 pieces 10,000 bitcoins, because he told it would never be anything. So read through this article to see this full story, why this guy paid 10,000 bitcoins for 2 pieces. It ends up to be the most expensive pieces in the world, right? That's an expensive taste, guys. Okay, now, guys, remember, this guy just go exactly on the same doubt that you have, the same thing that's stopping you from succeeding and seeing the benefit. Okay, another one. This one is in Australia. Okay, in Australia. Okay, he throws the hard drive away. Okay, computer part away. You know what the value? $4.8 million. $4.8 million. A man who spent 25 on internet already says he missed out on 4.8 million. Okay, guys, loads of stories. You just Google it and you will find it. Okay, see the published date there, again, 26th of May 2017. So it's full of stories that you guys can go out there, Google it, and you will find it. Guys. Now, right now, okay, a Bitcoin value is at $3,345 per Bitcoin. This is how much a Bitcoin costs today. But back then, 8 years ago, a Bitcoin would cost you less than a DigiByte costs now, right? Now, if you go and look at the DigiByte, okay, you can now get involved and get a DigiByte, okay, get a DigiByte, still below, guys, right now, still below 2 cents. It won't be like that for long, okay? It won't be like that for long. Guys, listen, that doubt stops you from achieving success, okay? That doubt stops you from achieving success. Now, here's the thing to think about it, okay? When Bitcoin did it, and this is for the DigiForce, for everyone here in DigiForce, guys, you need to remember that Bitcoin was pretty much the only one when it got started. Right now, Bitcoin does open the doors. People starting to understand cryptocurrency, and hey, there is more people now than ever expressing their interest on digital money, right? This is cryptocurrency is digital money, guys. Now, what I need you, the DigiForce guys, to do, right? Stop creating confusion and give people direction. And the direction you want to give is tell people to buy DigiByte, right? There is no excuse, guys. And here is the benefits of DigiByte. It's faster, safer, and securer, and better than Bitcoin. And guess what, guys? Once again, those who do not learn history, are doomed to repeat it. So, guys, history is about to repeat itself. We can rewrite this in the new coin, DigiByte, which is now on the market, the best tech, the fastest, and works. It does everything that it's supposed to do, and it can actually be used as money. And instead of 21 million, we have 21 billion of these things to get out of the market. When it gets to 21 billion, no more DigiBytes will be produced. So, guys, check the links below this video. Come and join us at Coin Chasers and on WhatsApp group DigiForce Crypto Addicts. I'm Zanuns. Thanks for watching. Please comment, rate, subscribe, like, and share DigiForce. Bye bye for now.